national campaign named Aid Italia, and it's aimed to influence the food public procurement of local authorities in Italy. The main objective is to promote sustainable food system through orienting the demand of school feeding toward more sustainable, healthy and good food. The second is reducing food waste, which is a big problem in Italy, also in the public sector. The third is to promote food education with children. The fourth is to improving participation of citizenship in food system. The main results, in the last 2 years we have been able to reach more than 15,000 children, and we changed the way through which the food procurement system is organized in more than 100 schools. And then also we have been able to sensitize more than 60,000 children and parents through our educational toolkit. These are numbers, but back to the number, of course, there are the challenging and the results, that also the qualitative results that we have been observing. And of course, for example, one of the main challenging is the institutional, financial and skill capacity of local authorities, because of course the financial issue is very important, because of course local authorities doesn't have enough money to guarantee access to food for all and access to high quality food. Of course, a second element is what we name the global regulatory framework, and in this way, for example, the European Union has a role to play, because, for example, in the national call for tender, you can just talk about local product, because the local product is going against the EU competition law, because the procurement market is a EU market. So the way there are risks to be sued by the Court of Justice because you use local product. So we need flexibility also in the regulatory framework. And finally, I will say also another main challenge, and this is a very true challenge, is the supply chain. Because if we want to promote more sustainable food consumption and production, we need to promote local economies. And sometimes in several cities in Italy, it's very difficult to source locally organic food, for example. So the issue is how to help small-order producer in getting access to this institutional market, which is an important market, but with very high barrier to the entrance, because you need to meet very strict conditions, requirements that sometimes is not really affordable for small-order farmers. The task for citizens, it's really a key task, because they can, before to be aware about the complex of the system and the capacity they have to change it, not just through consumption, but also, for example, through participation, civic engagement, asking to local authority, to national state to be compliant with for example, with which, for example, sustainable development goals asking for. And they can, in this way, they can play a very strong role.